Hello everyone and welcome to my third vlog where I'll be outlining my coaching philosophy. So in outlining a coaching philosophy, I think it's important to remember what Garrity outlined in 2010, where the coaching philosophy is more the why we do things compared to the training philosophy is more the how we do things. So the why for me is the values-based approach that I take, and Cushion and Partington outlined your values and beliefs being really important to outlining your philosophy. So I'm going to go over my values first, and then I'll go over some other aspects on how I implement that on a day-to-day basis, as Caulfield and Garrity showed in 2018 that you need to be able to live these values on a daily basis. Van Meulen and Bruner outlined that strength conditioning coaches should consider their beliefs and values, what they stand for, and how they want them to be demonstrated in practice. So I've outlined my four main values on the left here: caring, integrity, excellence, and collaboration. And I'm going to expand on how I want these values to be demonstrated on a day-to-day level. So first is caring. To me, caring is one of the most important values. This quote holds dear to me every time I read it or hear it. It hits me hard. Is no one cares about how much you know until they know how much you care. And this is shown from my parents, who are pictured on the top right there. They were loving, caring parents throughout my childhood, growing up. They still are to this date. And I think the reason why caring means so much to me is because it meant so much to them. The second value is integrity, and this is in safety of practice, so making sure the weight room is safe, making sure the athlete knows how to execute the movement properly and knows how to fail and miss properly. The second piece of integrity for me is, making sure that my practice is evidence-based. So not just making up random workouts, having an approach that makes sense and aligned with measures that have been shown to matter or work in the past. And the last thing is to fit the part. So making sure that I do my job as a human to work out and be fit and fit the part of a strength conditioning coach. My third value is excellence, and this is shown in athletes achieving their goals, helping in that process, more specifically performance improvement. So what are they doing day to day, month to month, year to year to improve, and having measures in place to show that improvement. My last value is collaboration, and this is shown through collaboration with fellow strength conditioning coaches, those with the medical team, and the coaching staff to make sure that the plan and the process is all set in stone and the athletes are set up for success. So Caulfield and Garrity recommended having some training principles to overarch your values to really have a solid coaching philosophy and not allow those values to slip in day-to-day practice. So for me, younger athletes, I'll take more of a linear periodization approach, progressive overload, make sure that they're getting stronger. Meanwhile, with my older, more experienced athletes, we'll use more of a block periodization approach, focus on 1 to 2 physical attributes and really attack those to make them better. And then overall, I want to promote athleticism and movement variability to expose the athletes to a variety of different scenarios. Another thing that's important to me is to provide a learning environment. I do work with some younger athletes, so I want to debrief with them. Caulfield and Garrity talked about the importance of reflective practice with your athletes, so I do that on a daily basis, but also use tools such as video feedback to show the athlete improvements in their movement, but also some things that they can work on. Lastly, this is the main component. My main purpose is the idea of Kaizen, continual incremental improvement, striving my athletes to continually get better and focus on improvement, but also myself. Macy and Manival and Van Meulen and Bruner talked about strength conditioning coaches should really try to identify their weaknesses and improve those to also improve their coaching philosophy. And that's what I'm trying to do, whether it's through life or in the strength conditioning realm, such as doing this master's program. I am trying to get better on a day-to-day basis. So as a reminder, this is kind of what I outlined. Caulfield and Garrity talked about your purpose. My purpose is to help athletes and myself get better day to day. Thank you for watching my third vlog.